Oh hey there, I'm Austin and this is the Audit Update. Today we're going to talk about sampling. Sampling is when the auditor decides to only select part of the population for testing to make inferences about the population. Auditors strive for representative samples in which the characteristics of those items chosen are approximately the same as those of the whole population. And now here's Samson to talk about why sampling is used.
Thanks, Austin. So why is sampling used? Sampling is used to be able to survey a large population effectively and efficiently. In most cases, populations are too large and complex to go through each piece of information.
Thanks, Samson. So now we know why sampling is used. Taylor is now going to explain how sampling is carried out in an
Thanks,
audit.
Austin. Sampling starts with planning the sample needed. Once it is determined that sampling is needed, the auditor must define the attributes and population of the sample. After determining what you will be sampling and how much of it you need to specify acceptable risk and estimate the population exception rate. Here's Samson to explain some of those terms.
So first, let's talk about acceptable sampling risk. Acceptable sampling risk is the risk that an auditor reaches an incorrect conclusion because the sample is not representative of the population. You can minimize this risk by adjusting sample size and using appropriate sample selection methods. Next, we have the population exception rate. The population exception rate is the percent of items in a population containing a characteristic of attribute of interest. An example of this is when an auditor determines that the exception rate for the verification of invoices is 4%. This means that on average, 4 out of every 100 invoices was not properly verified.
Description, Samson. Auditors are interested in exceptions from deviations from clients' records and monetary misstatement in transaction data or account balances.
Now that you guys have a good idea on sampling, let's take you on an audit. Now we're going to show you attribute sampling. It's the most common used method.
So what are we auditing for?
Let's check the invoices.
Do we need a sample?
There are a lot of invoices. I think a sample would be a good idea. So wait, what are we sampling?
Invoices, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Where are we getting our sample?
They should be included in the client's records.
Hey guys, I found an accurate representative sample of the invoices.
Nice!
Yes! Guys, I've been thinking about it, and I think the highest exception rate we can accept is 4%.
I agree.
I agree too.
Have we thought about our control risk being too low?
Good point, Marty. Good estimate for the population acceptance rate should be 2%.
Yeah, that would allow us to have a smaller sample size.
So how many invoices do you really think we need?
We're here to do the audit.
Okay guys, we have the results and they're not looking very good, so let's go over them.
I found all the totals and averages from our sample.
So, was our sample good enough?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.